We have a very special guest coming up on today's show, coming off his huge win, teaming with Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble. Here's a sneak preview of what Buzz had to say when I caught up with him right after the Rumble.
Do I think I've seen the last of Bray Wyatt? Man, I hope so. These past few months have really taken a toll on me, both physically and emotionally. But now that I've defeated him and managed to help out my friend Cole, I hope I can move on to a new challenge.
As you move on to new challenges, do you see Finn Balor being there by your side?
I'd like him to be, because as we all saw at the Royal Rumble, I think we make a really good team. But he's a busy guy, and he has his own goals and his own priorities. If I had to guess, though, I'd say you haven't seen the last of Buzz and Balor joining forces.
Well, listen here, I'm a big fan of yours, Buzz, and I'm not just saying that because you're a guest on my show. I've been saying that since you got to WWE. In fact, even before that.
Well, I'm a big fan of yours too, Jack. From back in the day when you were commentating to now with your podcast, I never miss an episode, and I've heard all the kind things you've said about me. So thanks for that.
Hey, I've been around the block a few times, and I think I know talent when I see it. And after what you did at the Royal Rumble, finding your inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, I don't think it's a stretch to say you're the new monster among men in WWE.
The new monster among men. That's quite the compliment, Jack. I don't know if I've earned it yet, but I'll take it. Thanks again.
Now, you can hear more from my conversation with Buzz, including who he thinks his next opponent will be. But first, a word from our fine sponsors.
After his huge win at the Royal
I was recently on a podcast where they said that after I unleashed my inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, that I was now the new monster among men in WWE. You can either agree or disagree with that statement, but it got me thinking. If I really want a nickname like that, I have to earn it. Which brings me to Braun Strowman. What better way to become the new monster among men than to defeat the old monster among men and become Universal Champion? So I might be crazy, but Braun, I'm calling you out. Let's find out face to face if I am what they say I am.
That is not Braun Strowman. No, but he's just as dangerous, possibly more.
The new monster among men, huh, Buzz? It sounds like someone's gotten a little full of themselves. Now, I'll admit, you've had some success. But that's because you've had it way too easy under Kurt Angle. And sure, you've had some tough battles, and I've stripped you of your title when you were injured. But Kurt's pretty much been looking out for you the entire time. Well, that all changes now. Because I'm going to personally make sure that nothing on Raw is ever easy for you again. That means no more of you getting to request matches, let alone title shots whenever you want. In case you need a reminder, you don't have that kind of authority. I do. So if you want a shot at Braun Strowman and his Universal title, it'll be on my terms. First, you'll have to win a handicap match tonight versus The Bar.
Triple H is stacking the
SmackDown, and now here on Raw, and I'm still standing. This time will be no different. You put in front of me to become the Universal Champion.
That's great, but you didn't let me finish. It's not going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's going to be a 3. Bar and Samoa Joe. And by the way, that match is going to happen right now. I told you I'd never forget what you did.
Buzz has to beat The Bar and Samoa Joe? Ha! There's no way he pulls this off. I'm going to have to agree with you, Corey. These odds seem truly insurmountable. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this? It's simple. Pray for a miracle. Oh, nasty impact. Tag made, double team action now. Oh, and a boot to the face. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact. What a stomp. Good grief. Tag is made. Double team. Taking a swing. Drop kick. Hits the mark. Oof. Submission time. Is he done? This handicap match is over. After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. Boom, what impact. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle.
Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Big slam.
Such vicious strikes.
Oh, like a heavy bag. Oh, and a DDT.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match. I like the combination punch.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Bang!
Are you kidding me? Shot block.
Oh my, this might be it.
Oh my.
This could be the end. Beautiful technique.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
He's calling for it.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Ooh, what an uppercut.
Big punch finds its mark.
Wow, what a leg sweep. Oh, crushing the knee here.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Elbow drop. And here we go now.
Harsh impact.
Elbow drop.
He's looking a little weary here. This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
It's going to be hard for him to win this handicap match if he doesn't somehow find a way to fend off some of this punishment he's taking.
And setting up a sharp knee. Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess. Beautiful technique. Lights out.
Oh my, you gotta believe this one's over. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Handicap matches are all about the odds, Cole, and sometimes understanding and navigating those odds correctly, as fair or unfair as they may seem, can make all the difference in the world.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. This could be the end. Oh, damage to the body.
But he's got to capitalize now. The situation just got real bad for Sheamus.
Oh, my God. What a flip.
Nice body control. That almost came out of nowhere.
He's got some fight left in him. It's difficult to keep the Celtic Warrior on the mat.
You can say that again.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Nailed it. And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor. Lariat.
Knocked him right off his feet. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Shoulder tackle.
Down he goes.
That'll do it.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
What a kick out.
Up and
Effectively using the knee.
up and
Golly, what a knee.
up and
Oh, using the knee as a weapon. This might be it. Oh, my.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, and he reverses it. This superstar is dangerous both inside and outside the ring. Oh, my God. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, my, lights out. DDT connects. And setting up a harsh impact. Oh, nasty impact. He's got him covered. 2, and the kick out. It's difficult to keep the Celtic Warrior on the mat.
You can say that again.
Got the reversal.
Look out. You might be in the beginning stages of an assault.
Oh, yeah.
It's safe to say he had his opponent well scouted there.
Brilliant analysis, Saxton. Boom, what impact. guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a countout.
Ooh, what impact. Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Yeah, Buzz with the W.
Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. He's getting it done here. He's getting after it here. Ain't nothing better than action like this.
I don't know how, but somehow Buzz did it.
I can't believe it.
Now let's see if Triple H gives him the Universal title shot.
Oh, no.
Braun Strowman.
I don't think he's out here to congratulate Buzz on his win.
Oh, and look at the punches. Teeing off.
What's next?
Caught him.
Oh, incredible power slam. So much torque.
Triple H looks on with approval as Braun Strowman has sent a message to Buzz that there's only one monster among men in the WWE Universe.
Braun!
Just calm down. You'll have a chance to get revenge on Braun Strowman.
How?
Let me explain. Triple H held up his end of the deal he made with you last week. Since you won the handicap match, you're getting a Universal title shot versus Braun Strowman.
That's great.
There's a catch.
Of course there is. There's always a catch with Triple H. What is it?
You'll also be facing Samoa Joe, The Miz, Elias, and Bray Wyatt in an Elimination Chamber match. All participants will face off in a 6-man tag team match later tonight on Raw.
Am I on Braun's team?
No.
Perfect.
Wow, not one, but two huge announcements by General Manager Kurt Angle. What a 6-man match we have for you next. Keep it locked right here. We have a team led by a real fan favorite versus Team Braun Strowman. This man always makes an impact. It's Buzz.
Introducing first, from Manila, the Philippines, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Asian Nightmare, Kenny Carter.
Earlier today, I noticed Buzz backstage checking out some vintage Bret Hart matches on the WWE Network. He's apparently a big admirer of the Hitman.
Oh, Buzz has good taste because when it comes to in-ring ability, there weren't too many better than the excellence of execution.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude is still the same. Samoa Joe does what he wants, when he wants.
A very dangerous man. Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias? Negative, Ghost Rider.
And their partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias.
Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias. He's got his own album, Corey. How can you deny what this man is all about? When it comes from in the ring, bell to bell, absolutely, I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
Batten down the hatches. Here comes the monster among men.
And their opponents, first, weighing in at 385 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
The earth is trembling with each step.
I would do anything not to get stuck inside the ring with Braun Strowman.
Oh, Byron, I would pay all of my bank account to watch you get these hands.
Well, quiet. I don't want him to hear you. Hey, Michael, remember that time he threw you around?
Yeah, Byron, because I'm a man and I stand up for myself. I don't run away and hide in the locker room like a little girl. I remember things.
And residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Go ahead, Corey. Tell us all about The Miz. The Miz is the man who single-handedly turned SmackDown from the B show to the show. A star of stage, screen, reality television. Is there anything The Miz hasn't done?
Did The Miz pay you to say all that, Corey?
Absolutely not, Byron Saxton. I happen to be a hopeful for consideration for a Mizzy this year.
Really?
That's right.
Mizzy? Oh, come on.
That would be awesome, Corey.
That would be ridiculous.
Where would you put it?
On my mantle with my most prized possessions.
Why are you encouraging him, Michael?
I would love to have a Miz. The Fireflies are out. What's it like being in the ring with this man?
Psychologically baffling. Every time you think you figured out what Bray Wyatt's going to do, he does the polar opposite.
That's just the way Bray Wyatt likes it.
Look at how many Fireflies there are.
It's amazing.
These people actually believe in this guy.
Absolutely amazing.
Once the patriarch of the Wyatt family.
But luckily, he's now been freed of that succubus known as Byron.
He was thrown in the lake, Byron, and now he's cured.
Oh, that makes sense.
I still can't get over that millions and millions of people buy into the propaganda that this man spews.
It's not propaganda, Cole, it's wisdom.
Spine-tingling presence.
Bask in the warmth of Woken wisdom.
Bask in the warmth of weirdness.
He's here. This matchup of future Elimination Chamber opponents has produced some odd pairings, to say the least.
Yeah, just think about the history Buzz has with almost every one of these guys.
I think that's exactly why Triple H handpicked these superstars.
With all that being said, it's going to be quite the uphill battle for Buzz at Elimination Chamber if he hopes to walk out with the Universal title. Right in the mouth.
Enough already.
Right in the mouth.
Relent.
Boom.
You gotta believe this one's over. Braun Strowman faltering some.
Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Nothing to worry about here, Cole.
Over and over.
What a DDT! Wow. Oh, blasted him over the top. Boom!
I'm not sure how much he has left.
He's looking at it.
What does Braun Strowman need to do now to remain a factor in this match? I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
At this point, he really has to think about mixing it up a bit. Maybe implement more of a power game into his offense.
He has to be feeling helpless in there right now, and nothing seems to be going right for him tonight. Ooh, this could be it.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Torturous knee.
Vicious knee.
Oh, nasty impact. Near a count out here, Corey.
It would be a shame if this ends in a count out, Cole. Wow!
I feel a little silly asking this, given that there is probably no good answer. But, Corey, how do you beat Braun Strowman?
Well, you're right, Cole. That is a silly question because there's no blueprint when it comes to defeating a monster like Braun Strowman. The best advice I would give, I guess, is try to chop him down to size.
DDT! He knows he's in trouble.
He'd be wise to stay right there.
Byron, Corey suggests trying to chop Braun.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
This could be all she wrote. Ooh, what
Is this a preview of what's to come for Buzz in the Elimination Chamber?
This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who despise you. Byron, you should know what that's like.
Huh?
Buzz ducks out of harm's way.
Braun's not gonna like that.
Look out, the monster among men has been unleashed. Thankfully, the Miz got away unscathed.
Because he ran away.
Wouldn't you?
Good point.
If this is what's happening now, imagine what these men are going to do to each other inside Elimination Chamber. How is Buzz going to defeat this man in an Elimination Chamber match to win the Universal title?
How is anyone going to?
Be careful what you wish for. It's a saying everyone has heard 1,000 times, except apparently you, Buzz, because you asked for this. You said you'd overcome whatever I put in front of you to win the Universal title. Well, this now stands in your path, along with 4 other superstars who cannot wait to tear you apart in an Elimination Chamber match. it makes me question your mental health. Because only an insane person would wish unimaginable pain and suffering on themselves. Only an insane person would wish to be in a nursing home 50 years from now, unable to hug their grandchildren because of injuries they sustained decades earlier from these hands. But the SWAT team's not out here tonight to protect Braun Strowman from an insane person. No, Buzz. They're here to protect you. They're also here to protect my investment, because I want the WWE Universe to pay to see Braun Strowman end your short. Here to protect your wishes, no matter how insane they may be.
Buzz, I'm not usually a generous man, but at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to grant you all your wishes. Unfortunately for you, it's not going to be like when John Cena grants wishes. No. It'll be much, much worse.
What was that? It's Buzz! It's Buzz! What just happened? He was wearing some kind of metal plate.
He borrowed a page out of Bret Hart's playbook.
So he's the one who's been watching old Nitros on WWE Network.
You think you're clever with the disguise and the metal plate, huh? We'll see if you can figure out how you're gonna survive this to win the Universal title in the Elimination Chamber match. The